Greetings, scum, and welcome to Flail to Face. I am Kevin, and I am not going to be your Holmeister for this episode. We've got something special lined up, but before we get to that...
Hi, I'm Thomas, and I'm a willing participant in this episode.
Hi, I'm Tom, and I hereby give myself away for all legal purposes for this singular episode. Now, I read it from the script, so you can't...
Yes.
I'm Mr. Paschke, and I can feel my appendix starting to feel tingly. Is that a good sensation?
Yes, it is actually. And we are here with special GM. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dylan Anderson. I have cursed this noble podcast and all four of its participants in order to make sure that you guys buy this product. I am going to be the DM for this episode as the original person that was slated to it. Zachary Rebey, may God rest his soul, creator of the dungeon we are going to be going through, Ruins of the Annex, had emergency appendicitis surgery earlier today.
And like I said, if he didn't want to be on the damn show, he could have just said so. He didn't have to have his appendix burst or whatever. So.
Yeah, he did tell me to make sure it was something believable, you know, like appendicitis. I wanted to go with like drop foot or SIDS, but he told me that like that wouldn't be believable.
It burst because he got hit by a car.
Several cars. It's a catastrophe.
Car.
Well, with all that being said, RIP Zach, and this one's for you, Flail.
We are going to be running through Ruins of the Annex. This is the first dungeon made and published by my business partner, Zach Rebey, for a company, Weird Alchemy Games. It uses several things from both the Borg core rulebook as well as the Alchemists Annex expansion that we published. I hold this up to a camera that none of the viewers will be seeing. All four of you are creating characters out of Volume 2 of Dead Man Walking, which is our class book that is currently on Kickstarter now until March 9th. So once Zach gets his ass out of the hospital and edits this like it is his job to do, instead of slacking off because of some kind of injury or illness.
Surgery.
I could have died. Boo.
But yeah, hopefully we're hoping to get that book pretty much kicked out and around pretty soon here. This is Volume 2 of the character classes, and we're hoping that you four find some weird, odd freaks and scum for you guys to enjoy.
I'm in.
I am so in.
All right, who wants to go first on this, or should we just roll?
I was going to say, let's let Kevin go first since he's the first-time player on the show.
First-time player.
First-time
player.
For this season, anyway.
Season 2.
All right, I planned ahead and I kind of rolled up the stats and my hit points already, so I will find which class I'm going to do.
Oh, we were supposed to do that?
You can if you like.
Nope.
I got 42, which is the Fervent Follower.
Ooh. I believe that is on page 38.
Yes, there it is. So the demands of he and she are law, their words holy and perfect. When the basilisks demand an evangelist to spread their command, who could be chosen but you? Ooh, okay. The whole town agreed none were more devout. All right, so looks like I need to, let's see my abilities. Use sacred powers as DR10, do not suffer penalty for failing. I've got a -2 to my toughness. That's a bummer.
Well, 3d6 -2.
Well, I already rolled the 3d6.
Oh.
So I'm at -2.
Oh,
But Devout Man does not need hit points.
And I begin with a random sacred scroll. So I'll roll that real quick. All right. So the sacred scroll that I rolled is Whispers Past the Gate. Ask 3 questions to a deceased creature.
Ooh.
So that's kind of neat.
And what's your relic?
Oh, that's a good question. My relic will be Ever-Flowing Jar.
Hey.
Which is...
Don't say cum chalice. Don't say cum chalice.
When turned, the clay jar flows endlessly with clean, drinkable water.
Yes.
Yes, nailed it. Oh.
Nailed it.
So, and then the virtue you hold central, which is going to be Humility. No one is humbler than you, and you make sure people know it. So, humble. All right.
Which one of you dare be next?
I'll give it a shot. Well, so the first one I got was 26, which is the Corroded Paladin.
Ooh, oh, that sounds sick.
Purpose is a mighty and fearful gift. There is no doubt or uncertainty in my faith, only hatred and fury. I will make this land a holy one drop of blood at a time.
This is very sick.
So, okay, you got the stat roll stuff, which I'll do. The ability, Wrath Upon Sinners. Based on my order's vow, I have a hated sinner. I have a +1 bonus to attack against sinners and can spend an omen to smite them, which is adding an extra D12 damage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ah.
Extra D12. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
The symbol of my order is a snarling wolf's head. And then the oath of my order is vow of smog-filled skies. It is the duty of mankind to reshape the world in its image. The natural is anything but. So my sinners are animals, plants, and those who seek to preserve nature.
Oh.
I'm one of the pollution guys from the Captain Planet cartoon.
Yeah, you hate nature and all that is good.
Yeah. Stupid fucking nature.
All right, and I'll roll the other stat stuff.
All right, let me see what
separately
I got here. I rolled a 64, which is the Quixotic Cavalier. Ooh, let's see. Adventure awaits. Endless danger lies before you, but with your steed, nothing can challenge your resolve. The world may be dying, but you've never felt more alive. We're getting Don Quixote kind of vibes. Let's see.
That is the Quixote Cavalier.
Oh, Quixotic. Oh, that was Quixotic. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. I have a cool
Quizadilla. Yeah.
Quizadilla Cavalier. Let's see. I have a 3d6 +1 strength toughness. That's cool. More metal than sense. My presence is really bad. My attack and defense are at a DR 13. Okay. I have a mount, which is cool. My family crest, the head of a bleeding sheep in silhouette. Though your coffers are bare and meager, land derelict, you are technically of high birth. By right, you have a title, and you insist others call you by it. So my title is Junior Viscount of the Barren Valley, and my noble steed. Oh my god, this is amazing. I have a buddy.
There are 6 different steed options.
This is sick. Oh, I see one that I really want, and I hope I get it. Nope, it's a gray-maned destrier.
Yeah.
Destrier, yes.
You did roll horse.
I did roll horse. I was hoping to get the ostrich, because that sounds funny.
You didn't want the saber-tooth tiger?
Saber-tooth tiger's cool, but come on, ostrich, man. Ostriches are weird.
That just makes me think of the video game Joust.
Or
yeah. I'll roll some click-clack math rocks here. That is a 2 and a 6. So
Corroded Paladin.
Yeah, Corroded Paladin.
Oh, another Corroded Paladin.
So we're getting a lot of religious guys this time around.
Seems like a nice guy. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Seems like a good fella.
Yeah. All right. So 10. Symbol of the order. A hung man. Inverted. So he's hung up by his feet, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oath of your order. Number 3. Vow of the unorthodox basilisk.
And your sinners are inquisitors, crusaders, and holy men.
Yeah. Fuck those holy guys.
All right. Well, while we're finishing up our characters, we will cut to a quick break and then come back and have Dylan try to kill us in the name of our fallen friend, Zach.
Oh, yeah.
Dead Men Walking, Volume 2. 36 new classes for Mörk Borg.
Skulk the dying lands as a blood-splattered hemomancer or depraved torturer. Test the limits of the body with the chthonic athlete or the soul with the sightless seer. All different sorts wander this miserable dying land. Just be sure not to grow attached to any of them, as none are long for this world.
Live now on Kickstarter.
Long ago, the alchemist mesmerized a lord with his advanced knowledge of paramedic practice and forbidden science. So wooed was that lord that he took the alchemist in as their court's wiseman. A part of the lord's own landholdings was partitioned to the newly made courtier, and not long after was built his dwelling, a small manor and a tower, his annex. Seasons and years passed. Rumors of the alchemist's strange experiments were whispered in dark corners, but alongside them came a cured disease and freedom from famine. An uneasy tolerance of the profane scholar was maintained by the peasantry, until eventually they no longer could. Too many dead, and too many missing. The annex was burned, lit from the outside by a mob seeking retribution for 1,000 overlooked evils. The Lord, too, tarred and burned for complicity. Everything but the stone tower to ash and debris. The alchemist locked in his basement lab died ignobly that night, if not by fire, then privation of madness, as the iron cellar door was welded shut by the flames. The tower and the burned ruins around it are now said to be cursed. Vile, inexplicable creatures now find themselves drawn to it. Some say because they are the alchemist's design, or their mutant descendants long broken free. Such a place now only exists as a cairn of hubris and living failures. You four are scum. They've called you that all your life. But you find yourselves drawn to a town on the outskirts of what was this magnificent and, in some cases, legendary tower. Listening to the tale of a local boy. Jasper Trigg just wants to find his teenage sister, Annika. She went to the old alchemist ruins on a dare a week ago. Please, just bring her back dead or alive, he recanted to you. She has a silver pendant. That's how you might know it's her.
Silver pendant, you say?
It's the only thing that we really have left.
Huh. So you want the sister and the pendant, then?
Yes, I just want my sister safely returned. She's pretty much all that matters. I don't have means to pay you, but I've squired before. I can cook and clean. 6 months I would serve you, noble men, if you could find her.
Looks up at the two paladins.
You said dead or alive.
Yes, at this point, although I hope for her safe return.
Erm's currently staring daggers at the horse.
Percival looks at... Sorry, before I do, can I get your names? Kevin, what was your character's name?
My name is Zach the Lowly. I'm playing the Fervent Follower.
Thomas Orm, O-R-M.
Erm, U-R-M.
And Paschke.
Smoking penis.
All right, is that a family name?
The penis line.
Comes from a
Of
long
the
line
eastern
of
penises.
More penis men are coming.
Percival looks at Erm and goes, I say, old boy, you have been side-eyeing my horse ever since we have gotten here.
It's a wretched beast.
How bloody dare you? This horse was given to me by my father, the head viscount of the Barren Valley. Bridget here is a fine thoroughbred horse. In fact, a descendant of great stallions.
Right there, just cuts him off, slaps it on the hindquarters. Just another horse's ass. I'm going to imagine that horse just took off with you in tow, heading towards the tower.
Yes, exactly.
I think he's agreed to it, and I'll start following after him.
Thank you, noble knights. Jasper Trigg is relatively uneducated and does not understand that you're gleaming in, honestly, especially for you two, horrifying plate mail is something that you should probably fear and not venerate.
At this point, I am quite a bit away on my horse, but you'll hear me say, Percival Friendship Junior Viscount of the Barren Valley is on the job!
I'm going to look at Jasper, and I'm going to grab his shoulder with my sore-caked hand.
Okay.
Don't worry, young child. We will find your pendant. I mean, sister.
All right, that's great. Thank you, sirs. He does that kind of like uncomfortable stop touching me, kind of wave
I'm
off.
going to hold on a little longer just than should be.
Okay.
Making uncomfortable eye contact.
Yep.
His eyes are darting between your eyes and looking down at the hand, like just like, all right. Thank you, sir.
And then I'm gonna kind of like just tap his cheek and then walk off.
Okay. He wipes it as you when you turn around.
Smoking penis, wait for me!
Smoking Penis is already like halfway up. He's left the rest of the group behind. He's just trombling his way.
4 lone wolves, all howling on some kind of cool badass t-shirt.
One's playing keyboard. At this point, I have managed to slow Bridget down to a nice trot, and we are casually waiting for my 3 comrades to join me.
Even as you're kind of cresting the hill, you can see bits and pieces of the ruins that lie before you. The ruined grounds are actually quite expansive for the most part. Most of the damage and burned down section is crumbling infrastructure, stones topple, bits and bobs here and there from what clearly used to be a very bustling lab kind of area, and charred wood, not still smoking as this was some time ago, but oddly enough not really washed away as much as you think. However, next to all of these ruins are 2 things that especially still stick out to you. A greenhouse with a couple of broken windows, overgrown foliage, clearly not tended to over time, but spared most of the blaze. And a almost monolithic tower that stands before you that, if anything, almost looks like the tower itself is untouched by time. It's still ominously looming overhead, charred almost black entirely on the outside, if anything almost majorly from the flames to touch it. It almost appears as if shadows are dancing upon it, covered in soot.
I say, chaps, that's very ominous.
Yes, agreed. And moving his hands around, trying to muster up enough of the pus from his sores to wipe off on his tattered robes.
Before you essentially stands the ruins of the annex itself. Behind it, on the other side of the hill, is the greenhouse and the tower.
Okay, so it's like the greenhouse first, then the tower.
Yeah, they're almost like side by side, roughly. The annex is first. The ruins of the annex is first.
Okay.
This is clearly from the tales that you managed to hear around town. You were in town sometime before young Jasper Trigg found you, but pretty much anybody who is anybody will occasionally talk about the annex itself.
Can I roll? I'm gonna roll presence to see if there's like anything else that's like wandering.
Okay.
Like maybe I'll just look in the greenhouse and see if I spot anything.
Yeah.
That's a flat 12.
So a flat 12. Okay. For the most part, things look pretty abandoned. You can tell there's been decent enough foot traffic. His sister did go missing here, like essentially on a dare. So like clearly the townspeople have been in and around this area. But you don't notice off the top of your head of any like creatures too much moving around side.
Okay, so I can't tell if there's like any fresh footprints.
I'll say with your skills as a knight in that, you are able to see some what clearly look like younger people's footprints. This must have been maybe his sister and her friends, potentially.
Well, we're on the right track, lads. I guess we should check out the greenhouse first, eh?
Yeah, let's go check out the greenhouse.
Erm's just gonna like hesitate just a little bit, looking at like the greenhouse and the overgrowth, and just that look of pure spite across his face as he like tightens his hand on his flail.
You look like a man who eats nothing but red meat, and you stare at a salad with vitriol and hatred. I can't imagine a better place for you to be at a greenhouse.
All right, so the greenhouse itself, again, is just kind of overrun mostly with plant life in that it was spared a decent amount of the fire itself, but that does not mean necessarily that, things weren't too good. The glass does look partially melted and re-solidified, leaving a massive kind of dripping breach, but plant life itself has grown through it. Nature always finds a way. The iron girders holding the panes have themselves warped and broken with time, and the misplaced pressure leaving cracks, great and small, venting the building. There's a jagged opening on the west wall, though, that has been formed by these cracks.
I'd like to go and check out the opening in that west wall.
Okay.
See if there's anything to see.
Do any of the plants look like they might be like a piranha plant type thing where it could, eat a child? Making sure we're not skipping over any like clear signs of like, oh, that plant ate the kid.
Any
Job done.
Bullshit.
Roll presence.
Okay, that's a -2.
I'm going to say difficulty 10.
Okay, well,
Irma's immediately going to just start like breaking off chunks of vine and just throwing them on the ground.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 and I have a -2 to presence, so that's 16.
Okay. You can tell that there are a lot of these plants is dozens and dozens of unpleasant and rather unnatural looking plants. Whatever this alchemist was getting up to, he was getting up to in all 3 buildings.
Do any of these plants look like they're poisonous or anything, or do they have like thorns or anything?
I'll say, especially based off your presence check, you can tell that the planter plants that are kind of like scattered around are poisonous. They're rotting and kind of barely holding together in a planter box. There's about a dozen different plants inside, but you know from your different failed remedies to try and cure your sores and that, those are the poison ones. That's the bad stuff.
Okay.
Thomas, you said you wanted to swing at some of these plants, correct?
Oh yeah, no, he's like going up. He's just like grabbing a handful of them and just ripping them down and throwing them on the ground and like stomping his foot on the stone.
Percival rolls his eyes.
Let's see. Can you please... Let's see, you guys were checking out the huge crack, so that goes to the grounds.
And then I pull up my pants, and then the crack went away.
There you go. So, can you please roll a d6 for me?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2.
A 2?
Yep.
Okay, so as you're swinging through, you find yourself cutting through a lot of these plants with reckless abandon. After all, it is your creed to destroy things that are natural. However, in your haze, you find yourself actually in the center of the greenhouse. You've made it through to the conservatory, cutting through a large swath. Standing before you is a large and just huge knotty tree in the middle of this entire conservatory.
Well, this is a big thing.
It is quite naughty.
Yeah, you find yourself pretty much at the center of the conservatory. This kind of large overall tree looming within the middle of the building.
Okay. Is it like giving off the same kind of weird, creepy vibes as the tower?
Yeah, pretty much. This is clearly some kind of mutated plant life. This is no natural tree for the most part.
Okay.
Okay, if it's unnatural, I'm okay with it. This is cool.
Is there anything else jumping out at us as far as any sort of indication where Annika might have scurried off to?
Or like any other doorways?
Yeah.
So there is, now that you are actually in the greenhouse itself, there is a warping metal door on the other end of the building there.
A warping?
Sorry, it is like fully warped.
Oh,
like
okay.
Again, from the outside, it looked like obviously the heat affected the glass here, and as the glass kind of melted, it also reshaped a lot.
Wait a minute, wait. This thing is like, so compared to like all the other plants in here, like this giant tree is the only thing that's kind of like lush and growing.
There's plenty of other plants, but just the tree itself is kind of through the center. It's even growing out of, or attempting to push through the top of the ceiling.
Okay.
It is odd that all of these plants are still going, as the Alchemist Tower was burned quite some time ago, but that is nature.
I'm gonna carve my initials in it.
Smokin', I would not touch that tree. I feel like if you do, some evil sap is going to come out and attack you.
I'll use my sword so I'm further away.
That's not how that... okay.
So you're going to carve your name on the tree?
No, just my initials. So S.
Just the initials. Okay.
Yeah, just with a little heart around it.
Can you do a agility difficulty 10 for me, please?
Mm-hmm. That is a 17 after modifier.
Oh.
Okay. You effortlessly kind of climb through the roots that you just kind of wade in and around your legs, and you carve old SP on that tree.
With the heart around it.
Yeah, of course.
Get the heart around it.
Heart.
Yeah.
As you do, can everybody please make a presence test difficulty 9?
15.
13.
18.
2.
Uh-oh.
2? All right. Well, you're a bit too busy admiring the craftsmanship of the name carved into the tree here. You're just really enamored with the penmanship of
Very well
that.
done. Yeah, I didn't know you could
The
spell
rest
it
of
all.
you, though, turn toward the southwestern half of the room.
What?
And you notice the plants and the grass itself is kind of rustling. But you notice what almost appear to be moving figures.
Uh-oh.
What you are able to see with this is a small, almost fungal civilization. Numerous different little guys wander around in the southwestern half, almost like mite-sized little cavemen. There's tiny little homes that you notice carved from bones and acorns as they essentially move in and out in their little society.
So, like, compared to, like, to us, they're, like, what? The size? Like, no bigger than, like, my shin?
Are they like 3 apples tall?
No, they're even smaller than that. They're living in, like, acorns and, like, rat bones.
Okay.
So they're smaller than like our thumb.
But they definitely look plant-like.
Yes, they are
I go
fungal.
step on them.
Wait,
They're
no.
fungal in nature.
Yep, I am going to step on them.
Oh, no.
You go to step on them?
Yep.
Okay. As you get closer, they begin to vibrate.
Uh-oh.
Even though they do not appear to have mouths, almost like a, rising scream in the interior of your ears, although it doesn't actually feel like a sound.
They're like mandrakes.
As they do, they form into a great cloud that you can see before you. They fly into your lungs. Please roll a toughness test DR16.
I'm going to use my omen to re-roll that. That is 16 on the dot.
16?
Oh, my God.
Okay, for the next 12 hours,
Oh shit.
you're going to have to make that DR16 toughness check again as they have infested your lungs.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm definitely stepping on these bastards now.
All right. The only one that appears to really remain there, as they themselves pretty much, formed that cloud. You notice an immobile mat of hairy mold that constantly is releasing new spores almost. You can see almost it rippling in front of you. It kind of moves in a manner that only a mushroom person would be able to interpret. To you, it just looks like it's kind of convulsing and rippling around. It does appear to not be moving.
Stepping on it.
You're stepping on it?
Just squish it.
Have you not
Alright.
learned a thing from the other? Literally a second ago.
Make an attack
He's
roll
got
for
his
that,
way.
I would say.
That's a 13.
13?
Yep.
All right. I'll say that, yeah, that's enough. You squished this guy. Could you make another DR16 toughness check real quick? As a little bit of cloud does get out.
That is an 18.
All right. You're good. You huff that in, knowing that the consequences may be dire. You hate all things natural.
I hate all things made out of nature, and that thing, I went and stepped on it and made it rupture like someone's appendix.
Right. You almost feel like you hear it cry out as you squish it. As you look through the viscera left behind on your boot, you notice something collapse from it. There's a key.
Oh.
Several keys, actually. If anything, almost a keychain.
Oh, lovely.
So you have 3 keys of undetermined origin.
Okay. I take that keyring, actually, and I throw it at Percival.
You know what? I'm just going to roll reflexes. Guess it would be agility.
Yep.
Yeah.
11 plus 1, that's a 12. I catch it.
Nice.
I sail boy, thank you very much for these keys. I shall hold on to them. And I put them on my side.
All right. So all that's really left in the room, you have the big tree in the center. You have your double doors, and you have the huge crack that you came in through, and there's that warping metal door.
I say, lads, I think we should go for that warped metal door. What do you say to that?
Completely oblivious to whatever happened just before you saying that. I was gonna start headed after admiring the carving into the tree. I'm just gonna kind of look over at the warp door and it's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. What's with the cloud going? Okay. Well,
Don't ask, my friend, don't ask.
No, it's fine. I'm in to go up to the door.
As each of you walk toward the door, can all of you make an agility difficulty 10, please?
Oh.
Difficulty 10.
Difficulty 10, let's go.
17.
That's 6.
9 plus 1, 10.
10? Who failed?
Hi, I'm Mr. Paschke, and I failed an agility test.
Okay. You are going to take D2 damage. The roots themselves kind of tangle around your feet, and you trip.
I have 1 hit point. Wait, no, would my armor soak any of that, or probably not because it's a trip?
I think your armor could probably protect you a little bit from a little bit of a trip. It's not. Just pretty much attribute it to your poor footwork and the fact that you want to beat up the holy man in your party, but are restraining yourself.
Soon.
I say, oh boy, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm slowly becoming Batman.
We need to do an agility check for the horse.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
It is a steed, I guess, if it's walking separately, or are you on top of it?
I am on top of him.
Okay,
I
so
never
I'll
leave
count
my
that.
steed.
I'll count that.
In the
You are.
greenhouse?
Yeah, you're having a tough time. This thing's kicking things over, trying to eat things that you clearly don't want it to because they're poisonous.
I'm keeping an eye on who's like, no, Bridget, no, you do not eat. You do not eat that. You only eat salads.
Yeah. All right, you guys arrive at that warping metal door. As you stand in front of it, even though the fire to the annex was a long time ago, you almost still feel the heat resonating off of it.
Ooh.
Who here dares
Does-
open?
Is the door closed to the gate, or are there no doors to the gate?
It's essentially you would have to push it open. to push. Thankfully,
Can I
not a
take-
pull.
Could I take the end of my staff and push it open?
Yes. What is your staff made of?
It's made of
wood.
non-burnable. It's a wooden staff.
Okay, wooden staff.
I can have Bridget kick the door.
Real quick. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you were able to push it open.
Oh, cool.
Okay, is my staff on fire?
No.
Okay, good.
No, but you can feel the heat coming off it. You can see almost like a little bit of like cindering. It looks like the back end of it looks like, you know, almost like the burn out of a cigar.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. However,
It's
you
spicy
do
in the voice.
open the door. Inside, you find an office. The room itself radiates heat. The source of this is kind of where you're assuming that the source of the greenhouse's unusual warmth is. The metal furnishings inside are warped and melted. Clearly, that exterior damage belied a much more damaged interior, as the heat all must have been trapped inside, warping everything within. In the corner, you notice a fire that is still burning.
Whoa.
And near that fire is a creature. There's a bizarre rail, kind of a thin spindle of flesh attached to the ground, almost like a barnacle wrapped around the flame.
Oh.
Its tendrils itself are even merging into the metal. They're growing outward. And at the top of it, this appears to be a series of brain-like polyps in a concave dish of cartilage.
Well.
And I'm sure they've noticed us opening the door and
It does, but it's not really bothered. It seems to be just kind of wrapped around this flame. But this flame itself is in and of itself an oddity, still burning. However, as you are in this room, you guys are starting to get hot.
can I make my way over to the flame and use my ever-flowing jar of endlessly clean, drinkable water to douse the flame?
Yes, you can try that.
I would love to try that.
But just being in this room, if you guys are here for too much longer, you are going to start to take damage.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, then I will be quick about this.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
I will say that is a... I'm going to say as you get closer and closer, it gets hotter and hotter. Can you do a strength difficulty 12 for me? You have to...
it's an 8.
You're sweating. It's an 8?
As an 8.
All right. As you get closer, you attempt to throw your water to the point right before the sweat essentially stings your skin. As you get closer to this heart of flame, you notice it's not just like any flame that crackles or burns off of fuel. You almost start to hear in your brain a kind of heavy static sound, almost like, you know, just looking at it, you begin to feel yourselves. You are already a sickly man. You almost feel yourself growing more ill the closer you get to it.
Ugh.
Your attempt to throw the water upon it, the water practically evaporates the moment it leaves your chalice.
Okay. Well, that's all I can do, and I'm going to back out behind everybody outside of the room.
Okay, I'm just going to try talking to it really quickly. I say, fair creature, my name is Percival French-Dip, Junior Viscount of the Barren Valley. I am wondering, can you understand what I am saying to you?
It essentially almost like vibrates, each of the polyps glowing a little bit. Maybe you feel like that could be acknowledging your presence, but you're almost getting too exhausted just looking at it to understand if it is saying anything. Again, it kind of pulsates more. Thomas, you notice in your chest, those little guys who decided to spore in there, you almost notice them reacting to this room. They want out.
Oh, well now, like, if I have
punch
spores
yourself.
that are like, yeah, I'm going to stay here to see if these things would, like, just try to climb out.
Okay, then really quick, I'm just going to ask it. Okay, have you seen a little girl with a silver pendant walk through here? Or come around here at some point? 1 shake for yes, 2 shakes for no.
It seems to just pulsate with the light itself. A light that, again, as you get the same thing that Kevin had, is the more you stare at it, the more you feel yourself growing ill. Not necessarily from heat, but inside.
Ooh.
You're getting
gentlemen,
nauseous.
I think we should leave here. My appendix feels funny. And then I take Bridget and I leave the room.
Okay. All right. You said you wanted to stay in?
Yeah, I'm staying.
Oh shit. Okay.
We're going to see how these spores like this heat.
Okay.
As smoking exits, he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and goes, "Try and grab the chalice," and then walks out.
So, as everyone else leaves, you're in here long enough. Can you please take D2 damage?
Okay.
You feel your heart essentially begin to grow heavier.
Okay. Take one.
Right. You feel your heart grow heavier. The kind of moldy cloud begins to stir within you as it itself. Can you test strength for me? Difficulty 14 real quick.
I got a 13.
Uh-oh.
You can feel them almost coming up, but then they decide to essentially stay sheltered within you as you feel like maybe some of your hair might be falling out a little bit. Do you stay in the room?
Yep.
Okay.
Staying in. I actually get a little bit closer to this chalice.
Okay.
Are you going to pick it up?
I'll say as you walk closer, the creature around it, the radiovore, begins to stir, almost like in a sense where it's almost shaking like creatures or insectoids would to warn you.
Ooh.
You know, this is not a normal natural creature. I'm going to respect its wishes.
It's not
Okay.
growing from nature, therefore
Right.
it's like it.
Are you going to stay in the room another
Yep.
Okay.
Oh my god, Thomas, you're insane.
Roll that D2, please.
You're a madman.
All right. That's 2.
The radiovore as essentially slinks back after it warns you. It slinks back almost closer to it, bathing in its light. You begin to vomit up a little bit. Can you roll that strength check again?
Okay. That is 18 this time.
Okay. You do manage to expunge through your illness the bulk of that kind of myconoid cloud that flew into your lungs. As you do, the heat from this flame that is still burning burns them up. You can almost see them spark and flitter around as they are immolated by whatever this flame is giving off.
There is a small spark of joy in his eyes as he watches these 4 people burn alive.
Do you
And then
stay in the room?
Then I will exit the room.
Okay, you're gonna leave after that?
Yep.
All right. You guys aren't sure what an X-ray is or when they will be invented in another couple thousand years, but you feel like you just main raw dogged one of them.
Did you grab it? Were you able to grab hold of it?
No. And I'm like, and just like this big chunk of like phlegm comes out, and it looks like a little spore person's arm lands on the ground. Just
Mixed in with all the blood you're coughing up.
Oh dear, that looks like something you would get at Arby's.
All right. After microwaving,
Got the spores.
after microwaving your insides a little bit, you find yourself back with your friends in the regular conservatory of Greenhouse.
Well, there's nothing here. Should we go check the tower?
I think we should, my dear boy. I think we should. Zach.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of slink out
room?
of the greenhouse.
All right. As you guys leave, 1, 2, 3. Tom, can you roll agility DR10 on your magnificent steed?
I rolled in the... Wait. Agility
that
plus
horse.
1? Cool, I rolled a 12.
What did you roll? Sorry.
Oh, 12.
12. All right. You effortlessly prance around the vines on your show pony here.
She is a limousiner.
All right. You guys exit the greenhouse. Before you stands the burned down ruins of the annex and the tower itself. Can each of you roll presence difficulty 12 for me?
12 on the dot.
15
I got a
minus
1.
2.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh,
My God, my guy.
that is not good. Thankfully, this is not combat, so
But a rock hits you.
it's not going to be
Right?
too bad. But I will say, as you do your presence check, as you're looking around, you notice everybody looks around. Those of you who did pass, you notice something skittering very quickly, but noticeably, that this is clearly a living being, scatter into the burned remains of the annex. Thomas, unfortunately for you, as you are turning around, you are still feeling kind of the ill effects of that flame, and you lean up against the greenhouse to try and, steady yourself, but you burn yourself quite badly on the metal and glass. You will take 1 damage.
Okay.
Thomas, how many hit points do you have left?
Well, I mean, the 1 point of damage, I do have armor right now, the scale mail.
Okay.
So that'll negate that, but I'm at 3 out of 6. So
Okay.
Oh.
My man's burning up.
Burn.
All right. So you guys saw something skitter into the ruins of the annex, and you have the
I
ominous
say.
tower looming above you.
Can we tell if it looked human?
Not from this distance. You could tell it was alive, but you couldn't really tell what it was.
But I say, chaps, did you see that?
Was it a small child with a silver pendant?
I couldn't tell. That's the only thing alive here we've seen.
Well,
For now.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Yes. Do you wish to kill the child? That's not what Jasper wanted.
He said dead or alive.
No, he didn't.
He seemed pretty neutral.
He did say dead or alive.
What? Oh, I'm pretty
After the kid. Thank you, voice from the sky. Thank you.
Let's get after this kid, and I'm gonna punch the horse again and get it going.
Stop punching my horse!
It just takes off after that. Alright, so would you guys like to check the ruins of the annex or the tower?
Tower?
Yeah, I'd say tower.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right, I circle back then. I see nobody's following me, and I just like take Bridget and I pedal her back to the tower, and I look at and I go, "You, sir, are Bridget's ass."
And I just like big chunk of like spore phlegm, and I just launch it at the horse.
So you're at the base of the tower. The Blackstone Tower is relatively unharmed by the flames, but a close examination of the stones would reveal that, at least at the lowest level, it too has been melted and fused by heat, however slightly. The iron door hangs open with a disconcerting invitation, revealing windowless, dark insides.
Stairs go up.
Yeah, it's a tower.
It's a tower.
Stairs do, in fact, go up.
Percival is looking to see how he can get Bridget up the stairs. He's measuring like the width. He's taking his hands and measuring the width of Bridget.
What you really have to do, you gotta get a running start. You see, you gotta really just try to get the horse to go as fast as you can.
I guess it could work if I pulled up the rear.
I don't.
Or, and I'll slowly look at
you
smoking sword.
No.
If it's smaller, it'll fit better.
No.
We can get the horse up there. We just have to do it piece by piece.
Yes, we're going to nix that idea, and I get off as much as it pains me. I get off of Bridget, and I go, "Now, Bridget, you stay here, okay? Daddy will be right back soon, okay? Kisses." And I give her kisses on her nose.
Your horse, she neighs and just pretty much begins grazing immediately on the grass around you, completely kind of unaware of the dire circumstances that you find yourselves in.
All right, I make sure I have my knife. And
Can we make him roll an atrophy test?
Oh.
How long have you been on the horse? Because I feel like you're at least gonna have that cowboy walk where like you kind of like
here.
shimmy.
All bow-legged.
How long have you been riding this horse?
I've been on my horse for 8 days straight.
Oh my god.
I was going for a record.
You get off and you're just doing the bow-legged cowboy, the walk. You're like the guys from that Primus music video.
And I just bow-legged.
Kind of imagine that's how you look.
Yeah. Well, I am wearing a foppish outfit. Think of Bridgerton meets covered in shit.
Indeed.
And like I just walk like I'm in that Primus video, and I go, "Well, gentlemen, who is leading up the stairs?"
You, by all means.
All right. And I just go up the stairs in a weird kind of U-shaped fashion as my legs just go.
Hopefully it's a spiral staircase. I feel like that would be easier on you.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Well, we got tower stairs, baby.
I will follow behind Percival, but looking back at knowingly, and then keep going.
Is gonna give a handful of herbs from the greenhouse to the horse before he goes.
You are
up.
a piece of no.
All right, you guys enter the tower. This is an abandoned library. There's musty books lying in piles on shelves and on the floor. Whoever, runs this tower is barely down here. And a great majority of the books are beyond salvage. You pretty much just see books scattered around. You can tell even though the base outside was fused and melted, most of the books don't appear to be singed. If anything, they're just old and musty. Records of what used to be clearly some kind of fine library.
I'm going to look around for signs of life.
Okay.
I'm just going to presence.
Okay.
What is a 15?
That's very good. So you are able to find 2 surviving books, actually. You're able to find a book labeled Gustav the Slayer, Volume 2. This is a serialized adventure fiction. Includes the Troll Marriage and Lair of the Vampire stories. Both pretty popular. And the other book you find is the Recorded Sermons of Borg. This is a collection of diatribes by the less worshipped head of He.
Oh.
You also are able to find, at least behind Gorg, an eye blinking at you from the wall.
An eye?
Yes.
Like, is it like attached to the wall, or is it like a floating eye?
It's clearly just an eyeball in the deep shadow behind the books themselves, but it does blink at you a couple of times.
Oh, my word. I wave at it.
A small, very small, perfectly black as ink hand. It's about 3 fingers, pops out of that shadow and waves back.
Oh, so you are so you're intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
I say, chaps, I think we have a friend here.
You ask it, say it is intelligent, it says, that I am.
Oh, well, greetings. I am Percival Frenchtip, Junior Viscount of the Barren Valley. Who might you be, my good fellow?
My master named me Kierkegaard, as a small homunculus pulls itself from the bookshelf.
Oh, hello.
It stretches a little bit. This thing is about like the size of like a basketball if it had legs.
Or an appendix.
Or, yeah. It's shaped like an
Right before it
appendix.
explodes.
Size-wise, it's about the size of a basketball. Shape-wise, it is that of a perfect appendix with one eye, but not a seemingly visible mouth, though it does speak to you.
And
But
what
it
was his
does
name again?
seem to ask you to hush down your tone.
Oh, what was his name again?
Kierkegaard.
I'm gonna look over Percival's shoulder. Hey, Kierkegaard, like loudly. Have you seen a small child with a pendant?
Shh, shh.
What?
Please tune it down. He's watching. If you are too loud, he will find you.
Is it the he?
No, him at the top.
Him? Who is him at the top?
Shh. What tone are you saying it
Oh,
loudly?
I am a loudmouth as well, so I'm almost uncomfortable tone.
He essentially kind of leans into you, even though you continue loudly. He still tries to maintain his quietness. And you notice he's almost like he's kind of looking around the room and trying to stay hidden somewhat by your frames. He mentions that he is one of the last real loyal homunculi to that of his creator, the Alchemist. Ultimately, he's trying to find a way to kill he who is at the top, mostly because he wants to continue his master's work.
The Alchemist? You mean the fellow that was burned alive here?
Yes. While it does pain me so, master's work must continue. That is why he made Kierkegaard.
Tell me, Kierkegaard, what do you do? What aspect of your master's work are you trying to accomplish?
I cannot complete anything with him watching.
Can you tell us who him is?
They call him Splinter Skin.
Splinter
He
Skin.
watches from the top.
What is Splinter Skin?
Splinter Skin, he is a horrible, horrible creature. Not the beautiful creatures like the works of the master. He sits atop and eats travelers. If he found Kierkegaard, he would surely eat him, and the master's legacy shall die with me.
So you are the only remaining homunculus.
Yes, unfortunately, until I can complete the master's work.
Okay.
Would it be easier for you if we just undid him?
Yes,
Pulls out sword.
that would be perfect, large stranger. Thank you so much.
Well, guys, I think I know what we have to do, right?
No, smoking? I like your tone. But I must ask one more thing of Kierkegaard. To reiterate what my friend Zach was saying, Kierkegaard, have you seen a small child, like a little girl with a silver pendant around here?
I usually hide within the books, but I occasionally hear of the young ones, children, perhaps dancing amongst the annex as some kind of ritual, perhaps, or maybe some kind of social experiment. Kierkegaard is not very good with social cues. I live amongst the books.
Children? As in more than one?
Yes, they come and go, usually when the season is nice.
Oh, wow.
Usually they only dance among the burning ashes. They dare not go into the cellar.
Well, gentlemen, looks like we have a choice. We have to go down the stairs to the annex, or...
The clear choice. To the top.
That has nothing to do with finding the girl with the pendant.
I have to agree
We
with
kill the thing up top. And then this little guy will tell us where the girl is.
Yes,
He doesn't
yes,
know
kill
what the
him.
girl is.
Please kill him.
He already said he did. Kierkegaard, I understand. Well, we know you got stuff you got to do, but he already said he doesn't know where the girl is. And
If we go up top, then we'll know she's not up there.
I would say we sit on this for a minute and take a break.
Come one, come all. Join us as we dive into the dying world of Mörk and the Borg universe. Whispers of the Dying Lands is a podcast with one mission, to spread the word of Rebey as third-party content creators share the prophecies of Verhood. I, your host Alaskos, teams up with everyone's favorite scum, Iron Tusk, Kevin from FLAIL-TO. We sit down with content creators to help promote and try to give maximum exposure in efforts to support their crowdfunding campaigns. Hell is real. Hell is not fire and flame. It is form and architecture of obligation. HellSpawn is a standalone tabletop role-playing game of multiversal hunts, damned souls, and the tools forged to bring them back. You are that tool. You walk the dying worlds with a chain in one hand and torments in the other. Based on the Mörk Borg engine, compatible with Cyborg, Pirate Borg, Frontier Scum, and more, but it stands on its own. Over 100 pages, full-color hardcover, built to burn. Hell is coming. The Kickstarter pre-launch is live now. Follow the link below. The wheel turns. You are sent.
When you look at this odd little homunculi, you oddly feel that he does speak true. He does know how to get into the cellar, but he does seem adamant that he wants whatever this splinter skin is dead.
Tell me, old boy, what can you tell us of this splinter skin? Is he big? Is he strong? Is he fast? What kind of weapon
Is he single?
Does
Does he like guys with deep voices?
Is he looking?
He's been in the tower for many a year now. He would sneak off into the villages or send his little underlings to abduct men, women, children. With time, he has grown fat. He's sedentary. I do not remember the last time he has left the tower. But he spies.
So single.
But he spies on all. You must keep your voice down, or he might hear you. And if he sees you with that telescope of his, it seems to be everywhere. Then he will send them.
Them? Who are they?
The different creatures that reside within the tower. Over time, they have gathered with the Alchemist's absence, the Master's absence, the mighty Master's absence. He looks up, raises his hands in joyous rapture.
Would you say that pose makes him look like a holy man?
It mostly just makes him kind of look adorable. He's, like I said, he is shaped like a, as we said, an appendix and about the size of a football. It looks like when a child is talking about a big, large thing they saw.
Got it.
Because one more thing, Kierkegaard.
Yes.
What about your master's work is so?
It is the most important work. It is to give life. It is to make life. It is all that is my life. It must continue. It must.
To make life? To make life how?
To make life like me. How is for us children of the Master to know? He kind of shirks away from you when you ask how.
You don't have any playboys in this tower?
Any what?
I thought so.
How about play organ? When you look at a bagpipe, do you feel something funny happen, down there?
Is this an appropriate question to ask this thing?
He looks down. No, the cellar is in the annex, not the tower.
Okay, let's go to the top of this tower.
Whether this poor little freak knows of pornography is a mystery that will haunt you till the end of your days.
I'm just going to come out and ask, do you have genitals?
No.
Whoa, too far.
Wow.
It's killing me now.
No,
I'm
I
intrigued.
do not.
Okay.
They were not part of the Master's divine plan.
Oh.
Do you poop? So you're right. Do you poop?
Another valid question.
Does everything not?
So you have no genitals, but you poop.
Wait, you read that as he poops? I read that as he doesn't poop.
He
books
poops.
don't poop.
How loud is this poop conversation?
You know what?
We're gonna
It's not that.
enrage the big bad
that loud?
because we're talking about poop.
Not that loud? Okay. Can one of you roll a d6 then?
I will.
Okay.
2.
2? Okay. Your conversation continues unabated.
Okay, but that's all I wanted to know. Thank you, Kierkegaard. We have decided to deal with the splinter skin for you. And
Thank you. He clearly is kind of like skipping, jumping around for joy.
I reach up for a high five.
He gives you one, but not too loud. He's ready to full dap you up, but then he realizes that he has to be quiet and just gives you a little quick power tap.
the hand smushes against Kevin's.
All right, upstairs to our death then, right?
Percival
That's awfully
wants Bo waking up
pessimistic.
the stairs.
It's just your death, not mine.
Will you stop staring at me like that? What the hell's wrong with you?
Well, you're here.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're going.
he's
So you
got
guys are going up the tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You walk up the staircase. As you reach the second floor, some of you almost want to hold your nose. You can tell just by looking at it, and some of you may even have a fair bit of experience here. This is a torture chamber. Clearly, the victims of this splinter skin are tormented here, though as he slowed down, as Kierkegaard has told you before skittering back behind the books, this room hasn't been used in a while, but the blood stains and viscera all around the room are still pretty palpable and easy to see. There's a blood-stained stool that's still unnerving in the center of the room. Floor is littered with small torture implements, as well as an axe and different chains.
Ooh, can I take the axe?
Yes, that is a D4 weapon.
Sweet, okay. It's the same as like my knife.
With all the chains in that, can you roll a D6 for me real quick?
Okay. I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1, you say. As you walk through the room, you grab the axe, and as you do like a cool little flip trick with it to like test its weight. And as you do, you're just like, oh, this is pretty good. You do a few test chops and accidentally kind of clang it into the chains around you. You're all not sure how, but you all get a really grim sense that someone's watching you right now. And I am going to roll something real quick.
Okay.
Whoops.
Just a something.
As you are walking around this room, you notice you hear something coming up from the stairs above you. A goblin is walking down the stairs. He has a torch in hand. These are clearly what would help with the torturing. Splinter Skin did not do all of this alone, but you do see a lone goblin almost kind of chittering down the stairs.
Is there a place where we could hide from its field of vision and then get the jump on it?
You could hide probably behind the chains or behind some of the furniture they're not very comfy furniture lying around.
In a torture chamber? Not very comfy?
Not particularly.
Weird.
Uh,
No left seat. No.
I
There's a
figured the
hate
torturer.
But,
I hate seat.
or a pain seat.
Dibs.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to hug the stairwell, like to hide from it a little bit.
Okay. I'm going to say is anyone else hiding? Or are you guys going to face the goblin?
Yeah. I'll hide and try to jump it as it gets nearby.
I like that plan.
I
Yeah.
will stand in the center of the room as they're hiding, kind of as a
Distraction.
I'm bait, basically.
I would like to go to the I'm assuming there's a door,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, this is like it's a tower. It's a perfectly circular room. You guys had to walk through a door to get in here, so the stairwell is behind a door, but since the door is open behind you, you can tell he's coming.
I would like to do the comedic thing of going behind the door that the goblin will be coming through, so when it opens, I'm behind the opening door, and he won't be able to see me there.
Okay.
That way,
You're able to tell it's a goblin because the torch he's holding is casting a shadow essentially on the outside of the room. All right. To hide, everybody please do agility. I'm going to say DR10. This guy's taking his time. He's not fucking in a rush.
Okay. I did not make it.
I also missed by 1.
I rolled a 17.
All right. So you're able to deftly stack some stools in a way that you were able to hide behind. Doing like those game shows where they have to fit into a shape that is coming at them. And you perfectly match it. You two decide to both hide behind the wall of chains that are hanging. They already made some noise, what's to be there. Until you are both stopped in your tracks and mortified by the fact that these chains are occupied by suits of skin that are hanging there as decoration.
Delicious.
My.
So you're still doing your distraction, kind of blissfully unaware that the two behind you are just still standing out in the open.
Trying not to
I'm
touch
thinking this is all going according to plan. Everyone's gonna hide and jump this thing, and I'm gonna, as I'm like kind of saying that, I'm like kind of grab my side, and it's like, oh, get like a real sharp pain in my like lower abdomen area, and then have that wane off. And as the goblins come in, it's like, do you have any medicine? My stomach is killing me right now. Do you have anything to take care of this?
Let me check this real quick. Hey, wait a minute. Can you guys get ready for combat here?
Oh, well, I'm behind him.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you are actually. So before that, you get a chance to react.
Yeah, I'm just going to brain him with my fucking axe. I'm just going to try to take my axe and bury it in his fucking head.
Okay, goblins are quick, so that is attacks and defense are both DR 14.
I'm going to re-roll that. I only have one open. That's a 6.
Ooh. Unfortunately, with his torch, it kind of, as he reacts, he waves it in your face as you're about to strike him with your newfound axe.
I say!
You guys go before the goblin.
Okay.
Get him?
Yeah.
I'm going to try again with my axe this time.
Wail on him.
I'm going to fucking kill you, goblin. Fuck, I rolled another 5. I miss.
Right.
It's like, have at the little wicked thing?
For that transgression, he is going to swing at you.
Oh, fuck me. But at least I get a... Well, hang on. According to my thing, I don't know if it's because I'm on a horde. A mount... Nope. Okay. Just regular reaction. I rolled a 15. All right, so this goblin tries to attack me, but I'm like, nice try, and I give it a kick to its face.
Okay. Yeah,
Just
you
to
do
push it
like
away,
a...
ew!
Yeah, you. You have nothing but contempt for those shorter than you. Your time riding a horse has given you an inflated sense of height.
I'm a junior viscount, you little gremlin!
The rest of you.
So as he kicks the goblin in the face, I want to take my staff and just swing at him.
Oh, just, T-ball up the side of his head. Yeah.
Exactly.
Run this
Go for it.
So strength. So that's a 3.
Damn.
Yeah. So I whiff incredibly hard.
Yeah.
Like going right over the goblin's head.
Yeah, he is very much a little too short from the kick.
I
However, you
will-
two both, now that you're done Scooby-Doo scare reacting to the skin.
Yeah, I basically swing wildly with my flail, and just at the last second, it was almost going to hit Zach, and I managed to like avoid at the last second so that I didn't brain him.
The perils of fighting in a circular room.
Right?
It's pretty tight.
I would like to brain the goblin with my sword.
Oh, yeah.
Please do.
I rolled an 18 on the die.
You are going to hit that guy.
Okay. All right, so that is a 2 damage to the goblin's brains.
All right, yeah, you get him right on top of the head there. He sees that he is outnumbered, but this goblin is brave. Holy shit. This dude, he's standing his ground.
I have tenure.
Yeah, this is his tower. He is going to attack Smokin'. He's going to, again, kind of wildly flail his torch at you.
All right, that is a 13.
13?
For agility.
Okay. He does, it looks like it still hits you on that one. Which is, that's 14. Well, and good news, he only hits you for 1.
I got my armors.
Yeah, he did not hit very well. I need a new D4.
No, you're good.
Nothing
You
but
keep
trouble.
using that
Like
one,
that
buddy. You're doing a great job with that D4. I like it when you only roll once.
It bounces off, the embers of it sparkling within the dark room.
I'll roll. Yeah.
All right, Kev.
4.
Yes, that's our turn. I think it's only fair that Smoke and go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smoking.
Yeah.
Give it a go, old swing there, Smoke.
Smoke is penis.
Smoking.
You are smoking, literally. He did hit you with a torch.
Yeah. Live it up to my namesake. Okay. He rolled. We don't yet. The smoke's in his smoking eyes.
Smoke gets in your
It's
eye.
too much smoke to handle. You know.
Okay.
I rolled a 5, guys. I don't think that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I will go this turn. That's a nat fucking 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice.
And I'm going to flip the axe in the air, to catch it, and then do max damage as I brain this goblin.
Yeah, you split this dude's head like a log. Like, using the axe is perfect. Perfect vertical. You could throw this dude in the chimney for tinder. You got him good.
Ooh.
He just kind of slumps to his knees and just kind of falls down as what little blood he even had in him just kind of drains pitifully out onto the floor.
I pull the axe out from his head and I just flick off some of the brain matter and I just look at this axe like, very trusty axe, and I just put it at my side.
Nice.
So,
With the brain matter still on it?
Yes.
Just making sure.
His own torch begins to self-immolate as it fell pretty much directly beside him, so there's a decent amount of light. This torture chamber has, for the most part, does seem to have kind of not been used in at least somewhat recent memory, although that skin does hang off the chains. With the bright light of the torch, you can notice it is not human.
Oh.
okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can we tell, like, what, like, species it is?
I'd say you'd have to do a presence test.
Yeah.
Say difficulty 9. There's light illuminating it.
I got a 3.
Nice.
That sure ain't human.
That's something.
I'm going to pull out my scroll, the Whispers Past the Gate, and I want to ask the goblin a few questions.
Oh.
Nice.
So, what is it, the scroll? It's been so long since I used a damn scroll. Is it
It's a presence test.
I forget my scrolls all the time when we play.
And
Is
it's
it a forbidden scroll?
It's a sacred. So, that's a 2 minus 2, so that is a 0.
Ooh, that's a D2 damage, buddy.
Actually, use of sacred powers are DR10 and do not suffer penalties for failing the test you use them.
Lucky bastard.
Lucky bastard. So, as I'm going to read the scroll, the light's flickering in a wrong direction, and I have it upside down. It's new.
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to really sit with it, and I also don't know how to read. So, there is that. So I'm gonna start muttering stuff to myself and realize that nothing's happening. I'm gonna roll it back up and stuff it back into my pouch.
Yeah, the great ones that you worship to, you know, the basilisk just like hasn't divined it today. You could totally do it a different day though. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well,
stairs lead up or they lead back down. Thus is the nature of a cyclical tower.
Well, we gotta go up and get the splinter skin.
Mm-hmm.
I say uppies.
All right.
Up we go.
Yeah, uppies.
You guys begin to climb through the tower. If the last room didn't smell pleasant, you can see that this is clearly some kind of waste storage room. It stinks viciously before you even enter. Dare you even open the door into this vile room?
Yeah. Open the door, yell surprise.
Surprise!
Surprise! That's shit. I have a feeling we're going to be in Splinter Skin's toilet.
In order to open the door, can everybody roll toughness, CR14 real quick?
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Everyone fails?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody here, for the next 2 hours, you have -2 to agility and presence tests. It reeks in here.
Fuck.
It is so nauseating, it hurts your head.
Oh my gosh. So that's terrible. I have -4 to presence.
No, 0 for agility and then a -1 to presence.
Yeah.
Tin buckets are scattered across the room, several of which are full of piss. That's in the book. A tin tub sits overflowing with every sort of waste imaginable. Still, more putrid piles litter the floor. You can see that there are some goblins working here, tasked with things other than guarding. They're clearly shoveling and disposing of this kind of filth. Clearly preoccupied with their grim task rather than you, at least for the moment. There's a door, actually, that splits this level into what appears to be a second room.
I think maybe we try to sneak past these goblins.
Yeah, if they notice us, we'll just, like, we're OSHA inspectors, we'll just ask if they have a material safety data sheet about that pile of mess they're working, and when they don't have it, then they'll just tell them we need their supervisor, and they'll let us go by.
That sounds like a
Sounds
terrible
perfect.
idea.
Okay.
I'm in.
All right.
All right, so you guys are going to just pretend like you own the place?
Yeah.
Smooth, cool,
Walk in.
confidence operator?
That
All right,
big
We're
D
from
energy.
OSHA.
Everybody test presence real quick.
Oh, the thing I have -4 at now.
Oh, it stinks like shit piss in here, dog.
What was the new modifier? I had a flat 0. Sorry.
It's minus
Forgot to write it
-2.
down. -2. 15.
I got a 13.
Modified or natural?
Modified 1.
Okay.
It's a
Negative
dirty
3.
1.
-3.
Oof.
I rolled a 1 as well.
Okay. Modify. You got
Sure.
modified or regular? Okay.
It was
Okay, you guys, it's kind of all over the place. You two are like trying to like work through clearly some kind of improv routine of like how you would get through, but like you're flubbing the lines, man. You're trying to do who's on first, and it just ain't working. At one point, you guys both claim that you finish each other's sandwich sentences. The goblins are not buying it, but ultimately there are only 2 of them. So knives out, boys.
Knives out.
All right.
Yes. Who's rolling initiative?
I rolled a 2.
That's
oh,
them.
okay, goblins.
Okay.
Goblins.
Goblins.
Goblin 1, he's running the blade. He is going to attempt to shank Zach.
Oh, no, thank you. Okay, so the agility test then?
Yes.
So that's now at a -1, and that is a natural 1. So that it makes it, yeah.
Ooh, that is going to be rough. So that will be 4.
And I have D2 armor. That's a 1. So I am at 0. I am broken.
Oh, no.
Okay. But you are not
And
dead.
not dead. And that's a 4. So I am dead. So if I may orchestrate my own death.
Yes.
So as this goblin's coming at me with, did he have a knife up?
I hate
Shit
to
knife.
say, he had a shit knife.
He had a shit knife?
Oh, he killed you with his poop knife.
Okay, so as he's running towards me with the poop knife, I'm trying to navigate through the buckets of shit and piss. He shanks me in the lower abdomen area on the right-hand side. And as he shanks me in the abdomen on this right-hand side, you hear a pop and a fizz. Somehow his aim was impeccable because he shanked me right in the appendix.
Oh.
And my appendix burst, but there was so much built up pressure in that appendix that my body just spontaneously explodes, and there's guts and bone and everything everywhere. I
He is
basically
somewhat surprised that even happened. He kind of looks down at his knife and looks around, a little confused, but then just kind of slowly raises his hands triumphantly in the air. After all, he did hit the most important organ in the world, the appendix. The most vital
of all.
Yeah.
R.I.P. again, Zach. R.I.P. again.
R.I.P. again.
Since Zach exploded, can like his like body parts and bone matter be like shrapnel?
I don't think I'm going to make that to the rest of you, mostly because I feel like it might then lead to a cascade effect of more of you coughing is the damage.
Well, how about this other gobbo?
All right, the other goblin, seeing that that's what happens when you stab someone with the poop knife, grabs the piss shiv.
Oh, my turn. I got the right now.
He is going to attack you, your nobleness, even though you are not on your horse.
I say, this is a bit of a sticky wicket. That is
Pretty sure sticky wicket's what they call the poop knife.
0. I got a 16.
Okay, all right, he misses. But do remember that this is in fact a goblin, and you do need to kill whatever goblin may attack you or take its curse
Or
upon
else I
you.
turn the goblin's curse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want any of that. Shit.
Boys, you just saw a guy blow up from a poopy knife. If you can wrap your minds around it and steel yourselves, you might make it out.
No, that could have been me. I could have made him blow up. Oh, you fucking goblin. You piece of shit. I'm gonna kill you.
Roll to avenge a kill steal.
Okay. It's gotta be better this time, right? You got a 3.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
3 is not good enough, dog.
Yeah, I gathered that.
All right. I'm a go now. Yeah. Shit.
I think the poo room is getting everyone.
Yeah, the poo fumes are really getting me. Smells like poo gas in here.
It's a 2, so it goes up to a 4. As again, I'm like basically going to like take a swing at poop knife, and like I slip on some of the floor slime, causing me to just kind of like go wild with my swing.
I imagine your arms are spinning at your sides. You're like dancing from foot to foot as you slide around. Some kind of whoop, whoop, whoop going on. All right, that resets it, so...
All right, I roll 4. That's us.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go first again. I'm gonna go first this time. Let me see what I can do here. Fucking piece of fucking 8.
Get a different die.
Next time.
All right. I'll try.
Get him.
There we go. That's a 19.
Oh,
Yeah, there we
that's
are.
it. That's getting them.
8 damage onto Poop Knife.
The goblin's name is
you
now
get
Poop
them.
Knife.
You manage to. What is your weapon again?
It's a flail. So basically, like,
Flail?
while I was trying to gain my balance, I managed to set my feet and then back swing with this flail to just tear the face off of this goblin.
Yeah,
who's
you-
doing
you
his
tear-
victory pose.
You tear the front end of his entire face off, and it hits the back corner of a wall before swishing into one of the buckets, and it does the little spin around in it. He slumps over. Arms still raised. Yeah, he's dead.
Nice.
Smoking, get the last one.
You took away everything from me, and the goblin's just looking at me like, that wasn't me! I didn't do shit, man!
He points over to the body of the other one.
You killed the one thing I was gonna kill, and now I'm gonna kill you for it. I really didn't fucking do anything, man! I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
You were gonna kill that guy?
Yeah, that was my plan.
That's
the
what the
whole
goblin
time.
says. You were gonna kill that guy?
How does a 15 to hit?
That hits.
Cool.
It's just enough.
All right.
Kill him.
D6, right?
Just decent.
Yeah.
Kill him. Do it.
I'm really tired of hitting for 2s. That's the second time I hit, and the second time it was 2.
You do manage to gash him. You do get a good hit on him, but he's still swinging. He's at this point pretty panicked, so he just starts slashing out with the piss knife here. He is going to slash that piss knife at, once again, your nobleness.
Fucking.
Discount.
That is a 10.
Okay.
He got me.
Yeah.
For how many damage?
1. He is not
Down
able
to
to get too deep in. He's clearly panicked.
All right. That is a. Yeah.
All right, so Mr. Piss Shiv. This, by the way, these names are not in the Alchemist Annex book.
What?
There is no indication that they are fecal
You killed my
weapons, but
brother's
I
shit
feel
knife.
that it works well enough.
But you allowed my character to be named Smoking Penis. How are these not canonical names?
Oh, I thought it was Panini. Oh no, man! I thought it was just a
Panini.
regional dialect.
It's French.
Yeah, smoking penny. I always thought.
Smoking penny.
Oh, yeah, like the sandwich, the penny.
I'm not using great headphones. I just clearly misheard you. This whole thing's a wash. All right, yeah, he gets in for that. So one more round here, hopefully.
All right. Who's rolling initiative?
And hopefully he does not hit your vital organ that contains all of your innards.
Should I do it?
Do that, or do we let Kevin roll since
I'll roll it.
Kevin,
I'm
yeah.
not doing it.
Spirit.
It's a 5.
5.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, that's on you.
I'm paladins. You do it. Kill this fool.
Let's the Paschke try to do one more redeeming strike.
Yeah. Redeeming
All right.
strike.
One more.
Redemption.
Avenge me.
Yeah, so that is a 17 to hit.
You got it.
Fantastic.
6 damage.
You thought you could get away with this? You thought you could explode the guy I was gonna make explode? No, you're gonna.
He's so confused.
All right, that's finally a 5
Oh, yeah.
damage.
You got him. You cleave him
So,
in
yeah.
twain. Yeah, in half. You catch the top half, and you still just violently try and choke it out. How could you take it from me?
This was mine to kill.
Just violently shaking until you realize that this sock puppet you're throttling is already leaked out everything on the floor.
I put my hand on Smokin's shoulder. I think it's dead, old boy.
It'll be dead when I decide it's dead. Not till then.
My friend, you don't get to decide that. Well, you already decided that when you chopped it in half.
Well, if this room smelled bad, it smells much worse now that there's also now just viscera everywhere. But there is still a door that splits this room that you notice, or you can ascend to the next floor of the tower.
Do I hear somebody behind the door?
Roll presence. Difficulty 7.
That is a nat 20.
Oh my god. Not only do you hear beyond that door, but you are able to tell that this is a young girl's voice. Even though it is raspy, even though it is, clearly parched, clearly, struggling for breath. You can hear her, words of please help. Anyone?
Don't be afraid, little girl. I, Percival French Dip, Junior Viscount of the Barren Valley, will save you. And I go to open the door.
Yep, it's open.
Yes, I open said door.
In this second room, one of the first things you notice is there is a large metal chest with a padlock on it. There's also a wooden chest with holes punched into it.
Does the voice come from that chest with the holes punched in it?
Yes.
Oh shit, okay. I go to open that chest.
All right, you do open it. It's a bit difficult, but your heroic spirit in hearing those words pretty much motivates you to wrench that thing open. Crowbar be damned.
This is a bit of a sticky wicket.
Inside the wooden chest is crumpled up in kind of fetal position. This chest, obviously too small to fit them easily, is the young Annika Trigg, who you were sent here looking for. Around her neck is a silver pendant. She's delirious from hunger and unable to really stay lucid for too long. But she does come out and hug you, thanking you, as she tearfully cries how he was going to eat her.
Splitterskin was going to eat you?
Right.
Well, yes, I heard him doing it to others as well. They bring people to the tower and he just consumes them.
Great.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think the time is we should just go ahead and collect her and let's get out of here before we get infected.
Oh.
Ooh. You know what? I agree with you.
We'll come back with our squire later. Make him deal with the mess.
Make him deal with it. All right, yeah, you guys are able to, if you're going to leave, there's also a locked chest in the room as well.
Oh.
There is a
I
padlock.
have my keys.
Okay.
From the greenhouse. I check. I use my key ring of 3 keys.
All right, process of elimination. I'm not making you use a roll here. You actually did get the key for this. Okay, can you roll 2d10 for me real quick?
2d10. Oh my. A 1 and a 3.
All right, so inside, you find 400 silver.
Holy crap, I'm low.
And can one of you roll a
I'm
d6?
even more rich.
Sure. 1.
1. I need to bust out my handy-dandy book here.
Which you can get on Kickstarter right now.
Yes, this is from Alchemist Annex. This is our original book lineup, but I believe there is a tier to get it as well. Okay.
So back it on Kickstarter right now.
Spend your money
Spend your money.
on them.
You find a potion.
It's called Mr. Pibb.
Thankfully, the alchemist labeled his things, as he is responsible. You find a potion of undead essence. It is a totally opaque black liquid with a pearlescent sheen. Consuming or being covered in this turns you into a zombie.
Oh.
It is.
Anyone want to spread it on the skin we found back down the other level?
It is instant on death.
Well, if you consume it, I don't think skins would consume it.
You find the mouth
We take
hole.
the skin, we open the mouth. Yeah, exactly. We're on the same page.
Okay, well, in that case.
Yeah. I figured we're gonna just head back out and
Escape with her.
make our new squire do the dirty work.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab one of the skins on the way out too, just in case. Just we pour a little bit of the potion in, we work it around the insides. Shouldn't take a lot.
Oh.
And before we leave, I say to Kierkegaard, good news, Splinterskin is dead. You are free to do your research again. Make as much noise as you want. We are just going to go back into town. We have to use the bathroom.
But he is not dead. His eyes are still here.
Dude.
But if you return after your scatological musings, then I shall be waiting for the day in which you slay him. And
Good.
he kind of sinks back into the bookshelves.
Okay, bye. Ooh. Like he slinks in with a...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, then. Toodaloo. And I follow my friends.
Yep. All right. And thankfully, I rolled as you guys went down each floor, and you guys are pretty lucky today.
I find my sweet horse, Bridget.
She's
waiting for me.
She's been going ham on that grass.
Oh, my dear girl. Oh, wow, you really did some landscaping here. And then I just went back on her. She goes as I sit back down on Bridget's back.
Nice. Oh, yeah. You guys ride back into town. You have saved a young girl, and you also made a shit ton of money. Though there is still a looming threat in the annex. It could be someone else's problem.
Maybe.
After all, you're scum. That is how the world works. It is a dying world.
All right.
Indeed. So,
Bravo,
Awesome.
sir.
We did it.
Excellent job, Dylan.
If I was more prepared, it probably would have been a little better. There are
this
still
was fucking great.
several. I was gonna say there's still a lot of several like levels and things like that. I like Borg dungeon designs for that exact reason, and I know that's what Zach loves about them. Is you can have just these entire areas, different hooks, different reasons to come back and do something. Pretty much anytime you want in the future. I just wish all 4 of you were able to make it.
That's okay.
It's not a Mörk board game if somebody doesn't die
Yeah.
Also,
By being shanked into the appendix.
with a shit.
I'm now realizing, God, Zach loves goblins, which is fair, but
Yep.
they are ever-present in our work.
All right. Well, again, thank you, Dylan, for jumping in and running
thank
this
you, gentlemen.
in memory of Zach and Zach the Lowly.
Who is alive. If you are going to buy
He
the
is.
books and Kickstarter, please do not think you are supporting a dead guy.
He is alive, and he will sign each and every book with a personal message.
And if it makes you want to spend more money, imagine that he's a dead guy who will still be signing your book from beyond the grave.
Perhaps
Yes.
this will kill him.
Imagine
But yes,
it explodes.
Kickstarter is active until March 9th.
We will link all that information below. And with that, watch out for getting shanked with a poop knife because it will get infected. This episode of FLAIL-TO features the game Alchemists Annex, featuring classes from Dead Men Walking Volume 2 by Zach Rebey of Weird Alchemy, with Thomas Genno-Stume playing Tom Gambino playing Percival, Charles Paschke playing Smoking Penis, Kevin Welch playing Zach the Lowly, and special guest GM Dylan Anderson. Season 2 theme music is Void Construct by Alex Grohl, editing by Kevin Welch and Zach Rebey, and video editing by Dan Finney. And on behalf of the cast and crew of FLAIL-TO, we want to thank all the listeners for sticking with us. Without you, Season 2 wouldn't be a thing. So if you could do us a favor, follow, like, subscribe on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, and YouTube. Yeah, we're on there too. And share with all your friends so we can get out there to more people. With all that being said, thank you for listening. We'll catch you guys next time.
Appendix.
Float away with you.
So many bloops at the end of this. Zach, you're going to have your work cut out for you.
Good. That's supposed to go somewhere tonight. No, it's not actually a big deal. I was just gonna hang
It's
out
like,
with
I had a date, and now I don't because of somebody's appendix.
Yeah, this is what you get for dying, Zach. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell of editing this.
He did say we could rip on him about having his appendix out. He may want to rethink that when he listens to all this.
I don't know. I literally have not made a Mörk character from scratch ever. It's always been a randomly generated. Someone else built it for me. So I am actively trying to remember how does this fucking work?
You don't know what it's like to be God.
I have made some 5e characters. I have played a lot of Borg, and the fact that I have never actually rolled a character until this night has somehow slipped my mind, where I'm just like, I've made characters, I've played Borg. Clearly, I've done this before. Shit, no, I haven't. No,
Show about it.
I've been playing this game off and on with mostly two groups of people, and I've never once made my own fucking character. It's just been like, here you go, Paschke. Here's your guy. Don't let him die. Oh, trust me, he won't. Somehow.
My old cat, Jerry, the sweetest cat ever. Loved people, would always show up around people, be the best cat ever to other humans. Other cats, fucking despised them. Hated them. I remember one time we took her to the vet, and the vet technician behind the reception desk was bottle feeding a little baby. I held up the carrier to show Jerry this little kitten, and she took one look at it and went... You're like, Jerry, it's a baby. She looked at me like, you think I give a fuck about this little thing?
I'll kick that baby's ass.
Yeah, I'll eat that baby. She probably would, too.
Welcome to Pet Talk.
Zach, you're gonna have a blast editing all this shit out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fuck him.
Just see him now in the future. He's 42 minutes in, just like,
He's just like,
they haven't played any game.
You just
Paschke doesn't know how to fucking make a character. You're talking about cats?
Messaged me back after 2 hours, said, hey, your call. Sorry for not seeing this sooner. I've been in and out of consciousness.